Hello there, my Scorpios. This is for Scorpio Sun, but also Moon and Rising. If you don't resonate with your Sun sign, you're still in the right place. We're going to look at the week of March 14th through the 20th. I'm going to take a look at your energy, your person's energy, your challenges this week, and what will go well for you. And then we'll end it with an oracle card and a song card. If you want a personal reading, tarot, or astrology, all the information is on my website. It's linked in the description box below. Okay, so Scorpio, we've got a situation here that is interesting, to say the least, because I have the Ten of Cups, which is gorgeous. This is energy about that happily ever after union, emotional fulfillment. A lot of times it's a card about marriage or long-term relationships, but it's this everything is good. You know, I'm just comfortable and I feel good and I'm happy. And next to that is the Star. So talking about healing energy, okay? So looking forward to the future, it's very optimistic. It is as inspirational kind of, you know, when I see my future, I see it in a good way. Everything kosher so far. So that's in the past position, right? Your recent past, what you've been dealing with. So I see that you've been working on your joy, your happiness and healing. And I feel like you're doing that with a lot of support around you, a lot of love around you. That's good, okay? But in the present position, we have the Ten of Swords. So Scorpio, you're dealing with some painful endings right now. You're dealing with some painful situations. This can range from anything from betrayal to just something that you miss and that you've lost and that you're dealing with that loss right now. You're dealing with that ending. And as we go into the future, into your immediate future, I see the Nine of Wands and the Justice card. So I see here some wariness, okay? The Nine of Wands is this kind of, oh, I've got my guard up. I don't know what, you know, that I'm going to open myself up. I don't know that I'm going to trust. I've been through a lot. Clearly, we see that. You're going through that now with the Ten of Swords. I've been through a lot and I can't really let my guard down. I can't really relax. You may be dealing with that feeling that you have to stay on high alert all the time. And next to that is the Justice card. For some of you, it's going to be very simple. You may be dealing with legal matters. But for the majority of Scorpio, what we're going to see with the Justice card is about fairness, about truth. And there's something about the truth that makes you nervous in the future position. Some truth that either is coming out that makes you a little wary. And we'll clarify that card in a minute. It can also be your own personal truths, things that you're discovering about yourself. And because of that discovery, you feel more, I don't know, you know, you got anxiety maybe even. So let's clarify and see what's going on here. Okay, so Scorpio, you have quite a few court cards here. So first of all, I have the King of Swords, I do have the Queen of Wands, and I have the Knight of Coins. So a lot of different people involved in this. There's certainly at least two, okay? At least two in this situation. So with the King of Swords, this is the energy of strategizing. So when it comes to your emotional joy and your fulfillment, you could be dealing with an air sign. You could also, though, be dealing with somebody that is not as warm as what you want. And I think that you have been working towards in your past, opening those gates up, opening that person up, trying to break through those walls with somebody who seems so in their head, who seems so logical and almost like reserved, like where is your emotion, right? And then with the Star, it's clarified by the Five of Coins. So what you're getting healing about, or what you are working towards fixing, is you're working towards situations and healing situations where you felt empty, like there's not enough. And this can be not enough love. not enough attention. It can be not enough money sometimes. But it's a feeling of, here's the void. But in the future, I'm not going to have that void. I'm going to fill that up. I'm going to do what I need to do to work towards this, to better this situation. So that's in your recent past. Now, as far as an ending, I have the Queen of Wands. So this may deal with an individual who is a fire sign. You may be dealing with something painful having to do with them. And then in the Nine of Wands position, we're clarifying that with the Three of Cups. So this could be friendships or people who interfere or are part of your relationship if you're in a relationship. But the Three of Cups is this card about friendships and support groups. And I see here in the future that for some reason, you're not really letting your guard down when it comes to your close friends. Maybe you're not talking about something that's bothering you. It may not even be that you don't trust them. It might be just that you have been through something that you're not ready to talk about yet. And I'm seeing that again, that Ten of Swords in your present position as, like I said, an ending, some loss that's been very challenging or is challenging you right now. And then with the Justice card clarified by the Knight of Coins, I do feel like there is some plan being put into place for your future because you've been through so much. And I see you trying to make a methodical step-by-step. You're like, I can't wing it anymore. I need to figure out what to do because I'm getting this, everything is flying around everywhere right now. In your life, it just seems like, oh my gosh, like I think things are good and then things fall apart. And it's just all over the place. So I'm feeling that you're going into a place of like, I need to do this with a system, all right? Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at your person's energy. This person could be your present partner, could be an ex, it could be a crush. You'll know who it is when I pull the cards. Your intuition will guide you about who this person is, and we'll see what we get with that. Okay, your person, we've got the Seven of Cups, we've got the Queen of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. That's, okay then. There is a person that is thinking about you, that is fantasizing about you. Here's the Seven of Cups. This is our fantasies, the things that we don't even know if we're going to ever actualize. Okay, it's those dreams, it's the imagination, it's the daydreams. Okay, so there's a person here who's having all of that, and then your card is sitting right next to it, the Queen of Cups. So there's somebody who is very much got you on their mind, and it is in a imagination fantasy kind of way. And I see next to that the Page of Swords. So I'm feeling like this is a person that wants to reach out to you because the fantasy has gone on for a while. The thinking, the dreaming, the wanting, the desire has gone on for a while. The Page of Swords is saying that they want to reach out to you. They're ready to make that connection. But the Ten of Wands is next to it, and that tells me in the future, though, that there's a burden associated with this reaching out. There's a struggle. There's an obstacle. There is something that doesn't make this connection, this conversation that they want to have easy. And then I have the Seven of Swords at the end. This is not a energy of a person that I like to see, truthfully, and I want to clarify it before I get too much into interpreting that. Because the Seven of Swords is a card about somebody who is not trustworthy, who is deceiving, who is cunning, who is out for themselves. So let's go ahead and clarify it before we really get into that interpretation, because that can change the whole thing for me, right? So let's clarify your person's energy, because that Seven of Swords is in the future. Okay, I have the Six of Cups, the Lovers, the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Swords again, and the Two of Cups. What the fuck? Okay, well, this is going to be an interesting one, let me just say. The Six of Cups, this is somebody connected to your past, somebody that you have a karmic relationship with, that you've probably known for a very long time, or somebody that feels like you've known them for a long time. I strongly get the feeling that this person is connected with your past. And I feel like they've been thinking about you a whole lot. The Six of Cups here is where they're remembering the fond times, the good memories. And then the Queen of Cups, I have the Lovers. This person is in love with you, very much so. I mean, I have both. I have everything in this spread that I need to see that they are very much in love with you. Not only the Lovers, but the Two of Cups being here, the Seven of Cups, the fantasies about you, the Six of Cups. I'm thinking about those beautiful memories with you. So this one is they've got it bad, like that Usher song, like, you got it bad. The Queen of Swords is clarifying the Page of Swords. Somebody here, I feel like when they reach out, somebody is going to be not mean, but I feel like it's you. And energies are exchangeable and interchangeable, but I feel like it's you that is not going to be quite so receptive to them. And I feel that it has to do with something they did wrong in the past. And I'm not saying that you're holding a grudge, but you're looking at it like, yeah, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, right? They are going to be getting a coldness from you, or a very, a logic, like, I'm going to look at this logically. I don't see you as being invested in it and all like, ooh, that feels so good. Thank you for calling me. I don't see that from you. In the future position, having the 10 of Wands, clarifying the 7 of Swords, they're lying about something. And I don't know that it's they're lying to you or if they're lying to somebody about you. It could be either, honestly. But they're lying about something, and that's a burden that they have to carry. And I think that part of it is the burden that they're carrying about lying about their feelings about you, because the 7 of Swords now is being clarified by the 2 of Cups, which is, again, that soulmate connection, that very strong love connection, that you are my person, you are who I want, you are my everything. They are lying about their feelings. That's what it is. And they have to, like I said, they have to carry that. This is showing future, okay, future lying, future deception. So, like I said, they may be deceiving you, or they may be deceiving somebody about you. They could technically be deceiving themselves, but I don't think so, because I think they pretty well know how they feel about you. So, Scorpio, let's go ahead and take a look at your strengths, the things that will go well for you, and the challenges. Let's look at your strengths first. Okay, so these are strengths or things that are good, good in your life right now. So, interesting. So I have the Hermit, the King of Cups, and the Page of Cups. The Hermit is also Virgo energy, so maybe a Virgo individual in your life that you're enjoying, or that is a strength to you or a help to you. But I feel like there is an individual here, the King of Cups. There is somebody here that is your emotional stability. They are your grounding place. They are your comfort place. Somebody that is really helping you, giving you good advice, the person that you can fall back on, that is your cushion. Okay. I also feel like with the Hermit here that you have been, or you're going to be one or the other. You have that alone kind of wisdom, that moment where you're meditating and you're spending time in your own head and you're straightening everything out. And that's a strength. That's a good thing. That time that you need to reset, to rest, and to trust yourself. Okay, and then the Page of Cups, we've got love here. We've got messages of love, communication about love. So the things that are going good are somebody supporting you, and also I feel like somebody who's telling you how they feel about you, expressing their heart to you. And you may also be doing that back. Honestly, I get the feeling that you are in this situation. So we do have love there. And then let's look at what your challenges are, what the difficulties you're dealing with or going to be dealing with are. That's so funny. Okay, the Hermit is showing up again. So it's in your strengths and your challenges. Very strong Virgo energy here. Again, I just want to emphasize that because I did get it twice in the first position. So you may be dealing with somebody who has a Virgo heavy chart, but Three of Swords and a Nine of Cups. This is about when we do what we want to fucking do, even if it hurts somebody else. That's truth for you. Truth in tarot right here, because there's no happy interpretation. I see that very clearly. The Three of Swords it can sometimes even be a third party in a relationship, but it's pain. There's pain there. There's heartache there. And then the Nine of Cups is about what we want, our desires, our wishes. So I feel like if you are acting on some desires, or if you are wanting something that hurts somebody else, okay, either doing or wanting something that is painful. This obviously can be the other way around. So the energy can be interchangeable, whereas it could be that an individual is hurting you because of their desires. And that seems counterintuitive, but sometimes it's not a good thing to desire or to want or to wish for something, in that can make more problems. Everything we want, we shouldn't have. So that's your challenge. That's very interesting, Scorpio. Let's go ahead and pull a Moonology card for you. I was actually listening, if any of you are into astrology, I highly recommend the astrology podcast, Chris Brennan's podcast. He also has a YouTube channel, you can watch it. But he had the deck creator of this deck on, talking about the Void of Course Moon very recently, Yasmin Boland. So that's a really cool episode if you want to listen to that. I enjoyed it. I don't know if anybody else will enjoy it. Okay, what's Scorpio's card? Have faith in your dreams, the waxing crescent moon, something that you believe in, that you, I think maybe on the verge of giving up on, or you're tired. You've been doing it so long and maybe you don't feel like you're getting anywhere, and it's hard to keep the faith. So this is telling you, do keep the faith, because it is going in the right direction. It's just going slowly. And then I also have don't let your past hold you back, the South Node. So not letting past circumstances, we saw that in your energy originally with the Nine of Wands, where you feel reserved, you feel like you're putting a wall up, you're putting a guard up. Not letting what's happened in the past affect you to the point that it changes who you are. That doesn't mean you let people back in that shouldn't be in your life, but it means that the people that are doing right by you and the situations that are going well for you, you don't self-sabotage them. And you don't always have to do things the same way you've always done them. So let's pull a song card. Song cards are like my personal little songs that have meaning to me, and some of them are cheesy and some of them are sweet and some are sad. And I pull it hoping that there will be a message in it that resonates with you. There will be an answer in it for you, something that helps you along, okay? So no making fun of my music, but if you have a story about a past song card or this week's song card, I would love, love, love to hear it. Okay, what do we have? We've got Say You Won't Let Go by James Arthur. So this is a very, very practical and sweet, my Virgo rising loves it, practical, sweet love song. So Say You Won't Let Go by James Arthur is your song card for this week. Scorpio, if you enjoyed this reading, I would appreciate you supporting the channel by subscribing, giving me a thumbs up, and I will see you again next week.